Hey everyone, this is Mike and I'm here to tell you a little bit about some of the factions in Blood Plunder. Today we're going to talk about the English Buccaneers. In your English Buccaneer faction box, you're going to get 2 units of Freebooters, 2 units of Forlorn Hope, and 2 units of Sea Dogs. The Freebooters are your core, basic Buccaneer troop. They each carry a Buccaneer gun and a pistol sidearm. They're very good marksmen and as a result have the marksman role. The marksman role allows them to add additional actions to their shooting in order to improve their accuracy. They're also able to reload their muskets faster, and as a result on some slower cards they'll receive a free reload action. They also have the sailor rule, of course, which will allow them to perform shipboard actions more efficiently than your average troop type. Next up we have the Forlorn Hope. The Forlorn Hope are pretty similar to the Freebooters, but come much more heavily armed. They come with not only Buccaneer guns, but also braces of pistols so that they can fire the pistols without discretion, and they also carry explosives. They can choose between grenados, stink pots, and fire pots for some really effective close quarters attacks. Next up we have the Sea Dogs. The Sea Dogs are your basic seafaring sailor unit. They are armed with pistols and are great to fill a boat full of cannons so that you can have plenty of guys to man them. But they're also pretty good in a scrap, so they're great for boarding actions. Now let's talk about some of the commanders. Each force will have a generic commander option, which will give you a free inexperienced commander, which can be upgraded to a trained or veteran commander in order to gain a greater influence range and more command points. As well as that, we also have a few named characters. We have, in this set, we have Robert Serral and Bernard Spydrick. Robert Serral was known for his raid on St. Augustine, which led directly to the fort of Castillo de San Marco being built. As well as Robert Serral, we have Bernard Spydrick. Bernard Spydrick was the first victim of Rivero de Pardal and was very popular among the English Buccaneers of Jamaica. A Dutchman, he was a great leader of Buccaneers, and his death caused much anger among the Buccaneers against Rivero de Pardal. And finally, we have Henry Morgan, the most legendary of the Buccaneers. Henry Morgan has a plentiful amount of command points, and he can use those command points to draw additional cards in his hand in order to have tactical flexibility throughout a turn. Morgan also has his own force list that gives some special rules to some of the units in his force. This will be a typical feature of many of our legendary commanders. So overall, the English Buccaneers are going to be a smaller elite force capable of some very accurate musketry, but also some brutal assaults. And that's our review of the English Buccaneers for now. Stay tuned for more videos and we'll have more soon. Thanks so much to all of our backers. Have a good one.